soups and hamburgers, my best.
Cooking?
On and off, of course.
Hey, you there. He's about to tear it up.
Woo! I think it's time to do some laundry. That outfit smells foul.
Tonight's one of those games we talked about in your goal-setting meeting. Going up against a top offense. How you feeling? You ready to dig in?
I'm looking forward to the challenge, Coach.
There's a lot of ways to stop a top offense, but sometimes it's as easy as stopping their best scorer. Tonight, you're guarding that guy.
100%. I'm locked in.
It's time to go big game hunting, MP.
We got to stop the unstoppable.
I want you to dominate this dude. Not keep him in check, not make him work for it. You got to shut him down. You think you can do that?
It doesn't matter what I think. I just got to go out there and do it.
Yes, you do. Happy hunting, MP.
These are the games you have to win to be taken seriously.
Hello and welcome. We're ready to get the week off to a great start. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Nikola Vucevic.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And the starting group for Chicago. Williams and Vucevic are inside. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Booker in at the 1. And for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Young in at the point guard position. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. And for those of you who might not know, MP stated that he wants defense to be a priority for this team. It's a not-so-subtle message he's been putting out there.
Well, MP wants to hold the other team from rushing and stacking up a high point total. They've been pretty good at turning other teams away from their desired style of play. If they can divert the first and second looks of the other team, they're likely to be successful.
And Chicago has possession. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. Here's Beal. Vucevic in the post. Covered by Wembanyama. Vucevic's shot is off. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. Here's Sohan. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Booker with it. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Williams doesn't go for him. Sohan with some nice D. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. Here's Young. Pass to Wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second basket.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Picked by Vucevic. Now here's Beal.
One of the smoothest players in the game. Bradley Beal, the skill, the way he moves is all of it.
Chicago shooting their first free throws tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Bradley Beal at the line for two.
He's off on the first.
A combo guard with a versatile offensive game. Beal is one of those guys that any team would love to have.
And he sinks the second. Since drafting Wembanyama, the Spurs have looked like a team that gets better every game, RJ.
And they're still so young. They're learning the intricacies of the game and how to play with each other. But you can tell things are coming together and the future looks bright.
Now here's Young, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Three-pointer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Sohan. And a strong finish with two hands.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Beal. The Spurs making their last shot. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Outstanding ball handling by Beal, just carving up the D.
Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Ooh, he's got 1 to 4 to start the game. Looking to step it up.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
Lately, he's been showing off his talents as a passer, moving the ball around the floor with great accuracy and putting it in the hands of well-positioned shooters, just making all the right choices.
Now here's Beal. 23 points his last outing. Sends it home from three-point land. Beal's got 6.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
Young with a screen on Beal. Here's Vassell. Chicago with a rebound. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Wembanyama, screen on Beal. Vassell's shot is good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Beal. Give him 8. Back to Vucevic. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at San Antonio. They're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning.
Checking out San Antonio, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out, it's just about putting in the work, coming to every game ready to compete, and never giving less than your best. You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's Booker. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark. Spurs lead by 4. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Booker against Johnson. Now here's Booker. Defense is right there. And he buries his first look.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Young. A reliable go-to guy for them. He's averaging around 26.5 a game. Pass to Vassell. And here's Young. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup.
Nice work inside from Young. Not afraid of trying his luck down there.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. 4-point game. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Here he goes. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Now here's Sohan. Williams defending. Sohan inside. Working on Williams. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
The Bulls trail by 7. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We discussed Bradley Beal. The focus for them on the defensive end, coach telling me that Brad's a guy who averaged 30 points a game in this league, the sign of a special scorer, so they need to figure out a way to make Beal uncomfortable, saying maybe they'll put some length on him. Let's see if that works on Beal. Back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Booker. Beal outside. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. Beal against Vassell. Beal, no good.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Now Johnson. 14 points his last outing. Sohan outside. Here's Vassell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the 11th pick in 2020, Devin Vassell was drafted for his defense. But Richard, his shot creation has come a long way.
Yeah, he's very comfortable handling and operating in the mid-range. One of his best ranges. He's moved past that 3 and D tag, and he's showing he can do so much more.
And he makes a first. Grant, compared to some of the flashier scorers, Devin Vassell has a more workmanlike approach.
Yeah, he can quietly drop a big game on you. He doesn't draw attention with stylish plays and big circus shots. He just grinds it out by finding his looks.
Chicago making a switch here. Levine's checked in. And so Vassell nails both of them. Richard, one thing we're seeing an emphasis on by the league, mental health.
I'm surprised it took people so long to understand how grueling of a mental task it is to try and be one of the 450 year in and year out.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Kobe White.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
The Bulls trail by 12. Beal, the pass to Booker. To stop the run. Rebound by San Antonio. And a moment now to hear the latest news from Shams Charania. Shams, what's the story on the Brooklyn Nets?
Thank you, B.A. They made a move for a consummate professional. Chris Middleton doesn't create drama. He's a guy who just goes about his business, a terrific jump shooter, and he has the length to guard any position. He'll plug into this lineup perfectly.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. Now here's Vassell, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Young from long range. No go there. He's 3 for 9 in this one.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Booker, good.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
San Antonio leading by 10. Young looking around. Fires from deep. Young missing again.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Here's Booker. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Booker's got his third bucket of the night.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Booker against Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For Chicago, Green's checked in for Williams. Terry comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's White in for Booker. And it's the Bulls with the ball, trailing by 8. Here's Terry. He's averaging about 6 points per game. White, good.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
San Antonio's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Here's Burton. Wagner, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's McCollum. Back to Wembanyama. 6 on the shot clock. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Wembanyama's got 10.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Levine. It's rebounded by Wagner. Spurs lead by 8. McCollum with it. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game. Back to Wagner. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Levine can't hit. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Pass to Burton. Wagner with a screen on White. Burton, pass to Wagner. Beyond the arc. Chicago with a rebound. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
Here's McCollum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, now a veteran in the league, McCollum's combo guard style of play is valuable to this team.
And the Spurs making a change here. Young's checked in. Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Buzelis comes in for Terry. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:44 left in the opening quarter. Here's Levine. And Levine throws it down.
One of the best dunkers of this era. Levine loves to put on a show.
Young, the pass to Hauser. Screen by Young. The 3 is up. Hauser can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to White. 1:10 left in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Here's Hauser. Wagner on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Draymond Green. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And both free throws good for Wagner.
And here in the first, they really are hitting their free throws.
And it's Levine with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 8-point game. Outside White. Jacks up a three. Rebound, Trae Young. McCollum against Levine. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Levine. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
And here's Young. McCollum outside, fires for three. Shot that time, not on target. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. San Antonio on top, up 7. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. Smith out there with Draymond Green. And it's Buzelis in at the small forward position. San Antonio leading by 7. Outside Young. Here's the three. Buzelis grabs the board. Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. White, the pass to Levine. No one near him. And that's off the glass and in. Levine's got 9.
This is how Levine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Pass to Wagner. Outside Young. There's McCollum with the 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Grizzlies in Memphis. Tries to break his ice. Fearless Trae Young.
Courageous play by Young. I mean, he goes inside and gets past the contact to his shot.
White, the pass to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach LaVine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
Now here's Young. He's got 9. Here's McCollum. It's hauled in by White.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's McCollum. Levine with some nice D. The Bulls trail by 8. The muscle inside from Levine. Wow.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Wagner. Now Young with some arc. It's hauled in by White.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
On the wing, Levine. McCollum defends. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Young, the pass to McCollum. Back to Young. Pass to Hauser. Takes the three. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Spurs lead by 4. Young, the pass to McCollum. And the foul called on Draymond Green. That's foul number 2 for him.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Booker, he's checked in for Levine. Wagner, the pass to Floyd. Back to Wagner from the arc. Rebounded by Green. The Bulls trail by 4. Three for 6 in this one.
Ooh, I rushed that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
There's McCollum with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. White's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Booker. Here's Buzelis. Green, a screen. Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in. White's got 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
White against McCollum. Pass to Young. Here's Floyd. To get back on track. And Booker pulls it down. White for 3. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
I just love the ball movement.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. With the voting just about finished, let's see who's likely to make an appearance at this year's dunk contest. This is a talented group of guys.
It certainly is, B.A., and I'm really looking forward to this contest. These aerial artists who are going to have a lot of fun pulling out all the stops to wow the judges and make the crowd go wild.
Hey, look at Buzelis coming in at 5th in the dunk contest voting. A high flyer.
And you know he really wants to perform this year. It's going to come down to the wire to see if he gets into the contest.
And we are very close to announcing our dunk contest participants. The final list is coming soon.
If the contest ends up being that list, I'd be very happy with it. What a group that is.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And so here is Chicago. They trail by 1.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Young has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Sohan. Young with a screen on Williams. Here's Sohan. Connects from downtown. Sohan's got 7 points.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Williams a screen on Young. Here's Booker. Smith with it, covered by Wembanyama. Smith passes to Levine. Williams from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
Now here's Johnson. No points yet. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Booker. Stolen by Vassell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Patrick Williams.
When Vassell pounds it inside, Devin can make things happen.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Bradley Beal comes in for Levine. So he comes up empty, missing both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Williams finds Booker. Driving in. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 10 points. San Antonio shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Pass to Vassell from downtown. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 15-5 run. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, easy breezy in their last game against the Nets just played phenomenal. He had 46 points and his passing was huge in that game, finding ways to involve his teammates. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
Cash! Trae Young with a triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Chicago has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Outside White. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
Here's Sohan. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams. Here's Booker. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And also, the coaching staff has to love the hustle so far. Just playing with great energy, getting out and converting in transition.
free throw good from Booker. McCollum, he's checked in for Young. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. And that's good as he hits both shots. Spurs trail by 5. Sohan outside. Vassell against White. Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer. And Booker pulls it down.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Williams. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Patrick Williams. At the line for 1.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. 8-point game. Outside Johnson. They need this. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, a great flush from Wemby.
Yeah, terrific follow through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
And so here is Chicago. Outside Booker. Pass to White. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Here's Wembanyama. The Bulls making their last shot. Now here's Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Vassell outside. Wembanyama screen. Vassell can't get it to go. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Buzelis. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Vassell with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
McCollum, pass to Wembanyama. Here's Sohan. That three's off the mark.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
Booker no good.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Sohan outside. The 3 ball hits the trifecta. Sohan's got 10.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the 3 ball.
Chicago leading by 7. Inside. Here's Booker. Rebounded by Johnson. Spurs shooting at 30% here in the second. Out to McCollum. Vassell outside. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this one. Wembanyama, pass to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Vassell off target with the 3.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Booker surveying the floor. With the floater. Deflected. And he gets it back. And so it's Chicago closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Chicago Bulls.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get into space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Let's turn our attention to the three-point shootout and highlight some of the top candidates.
Now that we're close to knowing who will be participating, some of these guys may be in the gym early and leaving late, shooting threes on a timer.
If you're not prepared, it's easy to look bad in this event.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And here are the Bulls now. They've led by as much as 10. Zohan and Wemby are the bigs. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. And it's Young in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. Now here's Williams. Vucevic, a screen on Vassell. And Beal with the basket on the assist from Williams. He's got 10.
Defensively, you can't afford to give Beal any space in that two-man game.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Young. Sohan outside. Wembanyama with it. Shoots over Vucevic. And it's Chicago with a board. Booker's got 5 rebounds in the game.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
And that one's good. Williams has got 8.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Vassell finds Young. Sinks it from distance.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Now here's Booker. Here's Beal. He got a piece of it.
Putting that 6'10" wingspan to use, Vassell comes away with the rejection.
Outside, Williams. Another shot. 6 to shoot. Rebound by San Antonio.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Back to Wembanyama. For 3. It's hauled in by Beal. And it's Beal with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. Vucevic, a screen on Young. Booker, the pass to Vucevic. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Hard to deny Vooch inside when he can play over or through you.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Sohan outside. Young with a screen on Williams. Sohan knocks down the triple.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
3-pointer, Buzelis. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. And you look at Matas Buzelis. Size, touch, feel for the game too, Greg.
Oh, B.A., he's a connector. We all love seeing those offenses where the ball doesn't stick. He's a guy who'll keep things moving.
And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot. Chicago shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Shooting for Chicago, Booker taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Vassell outside. Outside Johnson. Let's go with a three. Williams grabs the board. Bulls leading by 8. Here's Buzelis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
The Spurs have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Goes up from the top of the key. The three from Wembanyama. Chicago with a rebound. Booker's got his 6th rebound on the night. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be playing the Rockets in Houston. And then on Friday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And you know, for that matchup with the Hawks, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
First free throw is good. So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Their lead could be even bigger right now, but their efficiency from the line has dropped off a little. Man, good whistle there.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw misses.
Like a lot of smaller guys, there's a real ferocity to Trae Young's game. He's willing to scrap to get what he wants.
And the second free throw is good. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Young against Booker. Back to Beal. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 7 assists in the game.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Spurs trail by 12. There's Young with the three. Wow! Young from deep three-point territory.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Stolen by Vassell. To the paint. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 9 points in the quarter.
It's another big night for Trae Young. A relentless scorer, constantly testing your defense.
Here's Booker. He's got 16. And he drains it, making him 7 for 15 for the day.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
For San Antonio, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Vassell outside. Johnson on the wing. Still without a bucket. The shot comes out.
There's one principal reason why they're sitting on this lead. Rebounding.
Pass to Beal. The kick out to Williams. Nails it from 3. Williams has got 11 points.
Yeah, Beal has better than average vision. He will not miss the open man.
San Antonio with the ball. Down by 12. Vassell outside. Screen by Young. Fires the 3. Vassell can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Here's Buzelis. The kick out to Williams. There's the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
They grab their own miss. Young. And Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Pass to Williams. And here's Booker. The 3 is up. Sohan with a rebound. Now here's Vassell. Outside Young from behind the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Young's got 12 points in just the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Booker, good. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for San Antonio. Outside Johnson. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside Booker. Down low. Pass to Buzelis. Just 5 on the clock. Picked by Vucevic. Lets it go from deep. Buzelis, that one's good. Buzelis has got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Vassell outside. Back to Young. Wembanyama screen. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Booker. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Chicago.
Ooh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition. Just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
That free throw good from Booker. Spurs trail by 18. McCollum taking his time here. Here's Wagner. That's good. And it's McCollum with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
San Antonio shooting 39% from the field in the third. And Richard, we talked about Victor Wembanyama, 7'4". Skilled. Did you ever think we'd see a player like him?
Maybe in about 20 years, but we're seeing more and more hybrids. He is just an outlier that we have never seen before. The tallest player in the league and one of the most skilled.
Booker can't get it to go. The Spurs shooting just under 40% from the field. Vassell with it. Back to McCollum. Here's the pick. Over Booker. McCollum's shot is off. Bulls leading by 16. Green, the pass to Levine. And here's White, defended by Wagner. And there's White. That's good on the assist by Levine. White's got 18.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Wembanyama with a bucket.
And there were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Chicago has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Vucevic, a screen on McCollum. Pass to Vucevic. White for 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. McCollum outside. And here's Wagner. Puts up a 3. McCollum's shot is off. Well, the Bulls shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. And it's hammered home by Green.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy. Vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to McCollum. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Give him 8 points now.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
White. For 3, Smith. Rebound by San Antonio.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's McCollum. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Gotta love how McCollum hunts down his shots. Always looking for his next bucket.
Terry, the pass to Levine. Now Green. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. 5 on the clock. Levine, that one's good. Levine's got 15 points.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 10. Wembanyama, screen on White. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
White against McCollum. Pass to Terry. And it's good for 2. Terry's gotten his first bucket of the night. And so it's Chicago looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points a key to this lead. We'll be right back. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so in the game for the Bulls, Zach LaVine out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Kobe White. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Terry in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Yabusele. Young from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Young's got 15 points here in the second half.
He hit a couple from range in the first half, but now his confidence is through the roof.
Green, the pass to Smith. Outside White. Picked by Smith. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. White's got 21.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's White. And LaVine gets it to go on the assist by White. White's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, LaVine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Yabusele. Pass to McCollum. Kicks it out to Wagner. Young against White. Zach LaVine clears it away. Chicago leading by 17. Shakes him. Oh, sweet move. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Kobe White. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first. Chicago making a switch here. Booker's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And here is Young. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Booker for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. McCollum outside. Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And so here is Chicago. After the basket by San Antonio. Outside LaVine. 4-3. The rebound by Yabusele.
He knocked down a 3 in the first quarter, but he's still been unable to connect from deep past the break.
Outside Young. Shoots over Booker. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
McCollum, the pass to Young. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 6 rebounds now in the game. For 3, Booker. Another 3 for Chicago.
As team first as anyone in this league, Green is always looking to dish.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Rising to the challenge. He's giving them everything he's got.
The Bulls on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Green, the pass to Smith. Now here's White. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. White's got 25 points in the game.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
this is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now here's Young. And the three off target.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
For three, Booker. Rebound by San Antonio. Wagner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Young, the pass to McCollum. Back to Young. Pass to McCollum. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Now here's Booker. Green with a screen on Young. Here's Booker going inside, and he makes it on the layup. Booker's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Now Young. There's the triple. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Levine. Booker's got 36 points. The Spurs have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Young against Booker. McCollum outside. The three. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
A tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
Levine finds Booker. Green with a screen on Young. Booker, the pass to Green. And he makes it.
Look at how effectively Green uses his body, disrupting the defense with the screen and making some room for himself.
Pass to Wagner. Here's Hauser. Launches a three. Smith with the rebound. Green with a screen on McCollum. Here's Booker. And he banks in the layup. Booker's got 38 points.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Here's Young. McCollum outside. Shoots over White. McCollum's shot is off. Chicago's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the fourth. Here's Levine for three. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. So it's San Antonio now. Outside Young. McCollum with a screen on Booker. Young from long range. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
San Antonio shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Yabusele. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball forward.
Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of height. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. And with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
And for Chicago, they're shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Booker, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
5th personal foul. 2nd team foul. Shooting for Chicago, Booker. 2 shots.
Shoot for 2.
First one falls for him.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Sohan's checked in for San Antonio. That one's no good. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. There's Young with the three. Drops in the three. Young's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Yeah, Trae Young can change the course of a game with his outside shooting.
Up top, Booker, guarded by Young. Pass to White. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson against Levine. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's to the inside. Here's Sohan. Puts the move on. And the layup is good.
And man, is he in his zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's White, following the bucket by the Spurs. Right side, Booker. The kick out to White. Lets the three fly. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the Spurs. To the middle. Here's Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 36 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
White for three. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Vassell. Outside Young. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Booker. Another bucket. Wow.
I mean, yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single year.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Young against Booker. Young misses. And for Chicago, they're shooting it well at 59%. Launches it. Vassell with the rebound. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. 11 feet out. Off the left rim and out.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Booker. Inside. Outside for Levine. Pass to Booker. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. Here's White. Rebound by San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds now. The crossover. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
There's a move for you.
Wow, just showed great creativity on his way to the bucket. And here is Green. Back to White. Pass to Booker. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
San Antonio with the ball. Chicago making their last shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Most people think of Young as a perimeter player, but he has the courage and toughness to work inside.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Young. And so here is Chicago.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And certainly a point of pride. They've now won 50 games this year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for easy breezy.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Now here's Booker. Smith. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Wembanyama screen. Vassell can't get it to go. Outside Booker from outside the arc. And that one falls.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team